You see?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damn. Wait, no. It was my last five. Hold up. Hold up. It was my last five. I don't think it's gonna pop up. You see something?
Made a really big announcement today. Just over 2 years ago now, I made this video titled "The Future of GTA Just Changed Forever." And this was back when Rockstar Games officially announced that they were buying the company that made GTA Roleplay. A lot of people were upset with that video, saying this really isn't going to change anything for GTA going forward. But for a lot of us in the GTA community who kind of knows how Rockstar works, we knew that this was Rockstar taking a big step in changing how the online systems of GTA Online and GTA 5 and GTA 6 are going to work going forward. Today, Rockstar continued on that announcement from 2 years ago and maybe even made a bigger announcement. So let's cover it and what it means for not only the future of GTA 5, but GTA 6. Because this is kind of a GTA 6 announcement, just behind the scenes. Rockstar's not going to come out and say this is for GTA 6, at least not yet. So earlier today, Rockstar made this tweet. We're excited to support the No Pixel team as they create the future of GTA roleplay. Now, if you don't know what No Pixel is, essentially it's the biggest GTA
Yeah,
roleplay
that's
server.
the
You've
RP
probably
server,
seen a
yeah.
bunch of your favorite streamers playing on this server, creating content. That's what it's known for. Now, No Pixel, who keep in mind is just a roleplay server at this point, made this announcement. No Pixel 5 is the next evolution of the GTA 5 roleplay experience, created in collaboration with Rockstar Games. That's huge, we'll get to that soon. Coming soon to the Rockstar Games launcher and other PC platforms. Again, that's huge, we'll get to that shortly. Stay tuned for more information at
Shout out
nopixel.net. Thank
TGG
you to
too,
everyone
man. I'm
in the
finna
No
light the
Pixel
vid
community
up.
for your continued
Feel
support.
me?
And they dropped a 45-second
Finna
trailer,
sub up the
basically
bro.
just hyping this up. Okay, so why is this a big deal? This completely changes everything we know about Rockstar's potential plans for GTA 6 Online. And as the top comment on the tweet shows, this is for GTA 6 too, but I can't prove it. That's the boat that I'm in at the moment. I am very strongly leaning towards this being a GTA 6 tease, but we're
Damn, wait,
probably
so
going to
they
have to
put
wait
no
3 to
pixel
6
in there
months until we
before
hear anything further
D10
from Rockstar on GTA 6 Online. Okay,
and
so
all the
why is
other
this a big deal?
servers?
Well, there have been, let's just say, rumblings over the past few months that Rockstar has reached out to several user-generated content creators from Roblox and Fortnite. Now, if you play Fortnite or Roblox, you would know that nowadays, a bunch of the content, most of the content that people are playing in these games is user-generated. Even with Fortnite Battle Royale, the player count is slowly going down and people are playing other user-generated modes. Rockstar, over the past year or two, maybe even 3 years, have really noticed this, and they bought 5M, as well as behind the scenes have been working with a lot of these big creators, the people that make these Roblox maps, that make these games within Fortnite. And now we have 100% confirmation that they've been working with No Pixel, who does the same thing for GTA 5 basically. It's kind of hard to explain how massively this changes what I think GTA 6 is going to be. We also see that it's coming soon to the Rockstar Games launcher and other PC platforms. So now, roleplay within
PC
GTA 5,
platforms. Oh
it
no, they
doesn't
need
seem
to
like you're
leave
going to
that.
have to download 5M, which is like an external app
I
that
don't
you
want to
need to
hear
download
nothing
to
about
launch
no
the game. Basically,
PC.
its own launcher. This is Rockstar fully buying in to No Pixel and really roleplay as a whole, user-generated content as a whole, and putting it front and center almost as like a separate game alongside GTA 5 and GTA Online. Now, what this also does is, if we go back to last year when a massive 5M leak and document came out, this essentially kind of confirms a lot of those leaks that came out last year. What were those leaks? Let's cover them. Those leaks said that Rockstar was working on a new project. Let me get it up here. The official name was Project Soundstage, or also known as Rockstar Online Modding Engine, ROME, R-O-M-E, where essentially Rockstar would be fully buying into user-generated content, allow people to create their own missions within GTA Online. But the most important sentence or paragraph, really not sentence, from last
That's being developed eternally at Rockstar, not by 5M team, which indicate that a significant number of workers are dedicated to the project, with early discussions surfacing just under a year ago. It is speculated the soundstage may serve as a conversion tool from 5M to Rockstar Online engine. The new project is exactly about is unsure. We can only speculate that it will be Rockstar's approach to bringing UGC to all its consumers and having control over hosting assets and, of course, microtransactions.
year's leaks is this, and this is what essentially has almost been proven true today. So when discussing this Rockstar Online modding engine tool, this report last year said both projects are being developed internally at Rockstar, not by the 5M team. Reports indicate that a significant number of workers are dedicated to the project, with early discussions surfacing under a year ago. It is speculated that Soundstage may serve as a conversion tool from 5M to the Rockstar Online modding engine. What their new project is exactly about is unsure. We can only speculate that it will be Rockstar's approach to bringing user-generated content to all its consumers and having control over hosting, assets, and of course, microtransactions. Very important paragraph here, particularly this sentence where it says it is speculated that Soundstage may serve
So
as a
they trying to
conversion
stop
tool
people
from
from
5M
making
to
their
the
own
Rockstar
servers.
Online modding engine. This is it seems like the first step is about to take place here, because Rockstar seems to be separating No Pixel from the 5M launcher and putting it in the Rockstar Games launcher, making it accessible to way more people. Last year's leaks went on to say the uncertain future of 5M may be influenced by Rockstar.
GTA 6 is 100% confirmed for May 26th, which is great because there is a bit of a scare of another delay, and I'm incredibly thankful that that looks to be not the case now. So May 26th, it is right around the corner. Now, in this long wait that we've all been going through for GTA 6, there's been all of these speculation videos and news videos and a bunch of clickbait. And for me, that personally kind of sucks because it's like, you know, as fun as it is to watch some of that stuff, I kind of like the more grounded videos that, and maybe even just straight up speculation videos that go into potential features that a game might have when I'm looking forward to it. But the hype is just so real for GTA 6 that people can't help themselves with some pretty outlandish stuff, especially around the map. But you know what? I think the community has done a pretty dang good job coming up with an idea of what the map is really going to be. But with that said, today I'm going to bring you 10 insane things we are nearly guaranteed to see in Grand Theft Auto 6. So I'm going to start off with a bit of a weird one that I haven't seen anyone talk about, and that is tactical gameplay. So what do I mean by tactical gameplay? Well, if you look at this
What you mean by
right
that?
here in the GTA 6 trailers, you'll see we're in first person here. It looks like we've got kind of a body cam thing going on. It almost feels like Ready or Not. And I'm 99% certain that Grand Theft Auto 6, there's a big thing that they have not yet revealed to us. Like, yes, we know we have two characters. We have Jason and Laura. Yes, Lucia, but I think that there's maybe even a third character or just something big that we haven't seen. And we know Rockstar likes to do that, kind of like how they dropped the 3 protagonist thing on us in Grand Theft Auto 5 shortly before release. So I'm curious, and it's looking like there's going to be a way to maybe play from the police perspective in maybe sort of like a tactical Ready or Not style way. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out or look, but I think that would be really interesting to see in Grand Theft Auto 6. We know you're going to be able to go into first person, so maybe those first person controls are going to handle much more like a tactical tactical shooter. I think they are going all out with the features on this game, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that in first person, the game handles much better and maybe even has some of those aspects and mechanics of a tactical shooter. And first person handles better than we've ever seen it in a Rockstar title, and maybe even in most first person titles. And with the $2 billion budget, again, nothing is off the table here. I think it's safe to speculate pretty wildly at this point with the budget and hours that have gone into this game. So I know that's kind of a weird one, but this next one, we're guaranteed to see something. So we are going to see some elements involving outer space. That we know. So in Florida, there's the Kennedy Space Center, and the rockets launch from
Outer
there. Sure, ground
space.
controls in Houston, but the actual rockets launch
Nah,
from
hell
Florida.
nah,
The
they
game takes place in
reach.
Leonida, Rockstar's version of Florida. So there's going to be a space program in the game. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be like launching into space with rockets or something like that. Maybe that'll come in Grand Theft Auto Online, but based on stuff found in the code and some
Man,
keywords, which I have a video covering, there is something space related in this game, and there's even some bits
don't
in the
tell
source
me they
code
about to
that
go
point
full
to how
Saints
bodies
Row, bro,
react
and
in
just
unnatural
flip the
environments
script.
such as zero gravity. Now, what I
I
really
still,
think this
oh
is
man,
you could see Jason playing video games and stuff during the
that
trailer.
damn
I think we're gonna
controller.
have a
Every time I see that damn controller, I think about us playing San Andreas and that bitch. Like, what if they just got all the old school games in there, bro?
you could see Jason playing video games and stuff during the trailer. I think we're going to have a Republican Space Rangers game, and then it's going to be kind of like a Halo knockoff or something. I think that that's really what that's going to be. But I could be wrong. There could be a legitimate mission to where you are in outer space. I don't know what it is, but maybe Jason takes something or
Mm-mm.
Lucia takes something and we end up in some sort of altered no gravity environment. But we do know based off of the keywords found in the data that there is going to be something space related. So whatever that is, I don't know. If you have some ideas of what that is, let me know. But I think we've covered that enough. Let's move on to this next one. And this one, I'm 100% certain we're going to see. We're going to see time jumps like Red Dead Redemption 2 and map changes over time. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, as time goes on, Arthur's writing in his journal, and, you know, as the campsite moves, time goes on. There's almost different seasons, even though it's kind of illustrated by the biome that you're in. As you move around the map and you're experiencing these new biomes, it's supposed to be like the seasons are changing, you know? And as you play the game, buildings will be completed. There's a group who's, you know, working on chopping down a bunch of wood and stuff like that, and you can help them out, save a guy who has a tree fall on him, you know, yada yada. But eventually they clear on out. There's places in Valentine that get built up. We're going to see buildings be built and completed over the time in Grand Theft Auto 6, and not a freaking tower that never gets completed like Grand Theft Auto 5. That drove me nuts. So yeah, I think that's really cool, because what we're going to see in this game is we're probably going to see Jason and Lucy on the run, or at least moving around for some reason. They're going to be moving, going to different locations, and that is going to allow the map to kind of change over time. And when you revisit
Yeah, I
locations
could
later
see
in the
that
game, they
happening.
might not be exactly the way you remember them, because time will have gone on. That's something Rockstar has been trying to do for a while, and it's really cool to see how they implement it in Red Dead Redemption
Goddamn
2.
port.
And that game came out in 2018, and here we are in 2025. So just be prepared for something absolutely crazy. And something else that's really cool I think we're going to see is this next thing, emergent storytelling through encounters. So what do I mean by that? Well, in Red Dead Redemption 2, when you're walking around, you'll have strangers, random people come up to you, and just all hell kind of breaks loose, or just something weird happens, and you kind of go off the beaten path, and before you know it, you haven't actually played any of the story missions. You haven't done anything story related, but you've lived in this world and you've gone on an adventure and stuff's happened. Todd Howard was really big on this with the release of Skyrim, with stuff like Radiant Quests and all that. That ultimately turned into glorified fetch quests in Skyrim, go get my ring from this cave and we'll spawn some bandits there. But Rockstar, through these random encounters, kind of pushes the player around like a ping pong ball throughout their map and their world, and you kind of get to experience your own story. I remember in Red Dead Redemption 2, I got wanted and I had no money to pay off my bounty, and it turned into a multi-day long manhunt and having to find treasure in a cave to then pay off my bounty. That is an example of emergent storytelling, when unpredictable things happen to you and you have to deal with it, and you kind of have your own little personal story. So based off technology and the money and the resources and everything going into this game, and what we saw in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it being almost 10 years after Red Dead Redemption 2 that this game is going to come out, I really think we're going to see some absolutely insane stuff pop up that's going to take us off the beaten path for hours and hours and hours. And it takes place in Florida, Leonida. Get ready for the Leonida Man, Florida Man, stranger missions, random encounters. It's going to be nuts. And I'm pretty sure that's what we're seeing here in these trailers with these random Florida people, is some of those events. And speaking of story, this next thing I think we'll see are decisions that shape the story. So Grand Theft Auto 4 kind of had some cool moments to where you could decide the fate of a few characters. Now, it didn't really change the story, except for one big decision at the very end of the game that decided who lived and who died. I think in Grand Theft Auto 6, we're going to see a lot more of these kinds of choices that maybe ultimately end up changing the plot by the end of it. It's possible that we're going to have decisions
I'll
we make
forward
early
it.
on
That's a
in the
good
game that
video.
impact
This is a good video.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have all sorts of features, all sorts of crazy features from previous Rockstar games. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about those features and what we can expect from the older Rockstar Games titles in Grand Theft Auto 6. So this video is kind of inspired by a previous
Oh,
video
actually,
about
he
some
milking it
features that
though,
you can
ain't he?
expect to see.
I uploaded the same thing. It's immersive game ever. I think I watched that. Oh, it's me. Probably clickbait, I ain't gonna lie. Closer look.
Staying connected matters.
GTA 6 map compared to GTA 5.
History class in a pretty major college university before we got GTA 6. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I heard
I
about
mean, look,
that.
we are only, I think, like 246 days or something like that until GTA 6 does release. But what will happen next before GTA 6 releases? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, the main topic we're going to talk about in today's video is the map size. And we have talked about this quite a few times already, but there was actually some new evidence, some new details that arrived, so I figured we'd take a look at them. But before we
Wait,
do,
what? How true is that? This is GTA 5. They saying, um, is that actually 3 miles though? How far is the? I think it go by 5, 6 miles.
actually hop into that, I wanted to give a quick little update. A couple of days ago, Rockstar and Take-Two actually had another little, it wasn't an earnings call, but it was another shareholder meeting. And naturally, GTA 6 did come up. Nothing else was said apart from this statement. The Take-Two CEO said, as we bring our exciting lineup to market, including Grand Theft Auto 6 in fiscal 2027, we expect to achieve record levels of net bookings that will establish a new baseline for our business and set us on a path of enhanced profitability. So, look, obviously, sure, we all know that. That makes sense. And then he continued, Rockstar Games continues to invest in the franchise and announced that GTA 6, which was expected to launch in fall of 2025, is now planned for release May 26, 2026 during our fiscal year 2027. So over the last few days, there's been some delay rumors or talks. Well, here we have the Take-Two CEO coming out and saying the game is still planned to release May 26, 2026. So a little bit of good news. Obviously, things can always change, but if something does happen, we're not going to know until a couple of more months. Right now, everything is still on schedule. Okay, so let's hop into the maps. So first off, let's take a look at the latest edition.
How did they get this map?
Community-made maps. This is from, I believe, a guy named Yenis in the mapping community. He's added some things to his map. He still does have the panhandle, as you can see, but that, as we all know, if you've been following along, is debated on if it's going to be in the game or if it's not.
Wait, so this is Leonardo down here, this little area. Guessing that's supposed to be the little Florida area. No, but it says Vice City up here. It's all speculated though, so this is definitely a Florida structured map though. Like this would be Key West. This area of here would be Miami basically. This would be Key West going in the Homestead, Prime area, and then actual Miami. St. Pete. But did they announce Vice City though?
I think unfortunately we're just gonna have to wait for more info from Rockstar to know if there is gonna be that panhandle. But yeah, the rest of it, he's added some stuff maybe up at Port Gellhorn, you know, up Mount Calaga area. I'll go ahead and zoom in on the Vice City part. You can see the
Vice
city part
Beach,
is coming
Miami,
along pretty nicely.
North
There's quite a
Miami,
lot of detail there. So hopefully once we get, you know, trailer 3
Little
and some
Havana,
screenshots,
man,
we'll get more of
Opalaka,
that. If we do go down to like the Keys and the Grass
the
Rivers area, of course,
Everglades,
there's a little bit more
Homestead,
detail down there.
yeah,
I really love what he's doing with the
Key
swampy
West,
areas, and you can see, I think the red is speculative roads, but there is going to be some sort of, you know, NPC traffic. It
Hamlet.
looks like going
Hamlet
down
is
through
Homestead,
the
okay.
Everglades and the swampy area, so that's cool. But where we're going to actually focus on in this video is all the way down here at the Keys, because the Keys is one of the areas where we do know quite a bit about, just because we've gotten a lot of screenshots, and in the trailers the Keys were heavily featured. I guess this left hand side where a bunch of this red is, there's a little airport. That's a part we haven't seen a whole lot, but yeah, these other couple islands and this main island we've seen quite a bit. And so shout out to Reddit user additional dish 305. He actually calculated how long it would take to get from Jason's house, which is that left red dot, to just like a bit of the ways up through the Keys area, through the big island. And his calculation was that that's roughly 2.45 miles. And the way, from my understanding, that this is all calculated is because Rockstar have their own units of measurement, I guess, in their Rage engine, and it's pretty easy to sort of compare one map to another because they've all used the same Rage engine units. So this might not be 100% accurate, but it's fairly accurate. So he's saying that just this little part in the Leonida Keys area is 2.45 miles. Well, he also did, and I'll show this in GTA 5 here in a moment, but here's just his screenshot. In GTA 5, from Michael's house to, you can see at the top, obviously the map a little, you know, faded there.
Build a website you love.
Or the Grand Sonora Desert, that is also 2.45 miles. And as we all know, that's a pretty big chunk of the GTA 5 map, going from the city, like the northern top of the city, to the Sonora Desert. That's a good chunk of the map. And he is saying that that is the exact same distance, or roughly the same distance, as going from Jason's house on one of these smaller Keys islands to just the main Keys island and sort of the northern tip of that. And of course, if we go back to the entire map, that is a crazy thing to point out, that just looking at the very bottom of the map, going from that, you know, one of those leftmost islands just to like the start of the islands, I guess you could call it, like where the swamp ends and where the islands begin, just that is the equivalent of going from Los Santos to the Grand Sonora Desert. And then of course we have the rest of this giant map. Then now we have the Everglades, we have actual Vice City, we have Port Gellhorn, the other major city, and then we still have the stuff north of that, Mount Calaga.
Yeah, but how real is this map though, bro?
Scattered across. So that is insane. And I think our expectations were that GTA 6's map was about 2, maybe 2.5 times the size of GTA 5's map, but I think that almost makes it about 3 times the size of GTA 5's map, if this is entirely accurate. So like, you are looking at this map here, but imagine it being 3 times bigger than GTA 5's map. Like, that's just, it's kind of mind-blowing without being able to play it. Like, it's hard to really think of that. Now, because we do know that that limit in the GTA 6 map is 2.5 miles roughly, you can actually go into GTA 5 and sort of calculate this out yourself for other locations. So I'm just on a random road, kind of on the left-hand side of the map, sort of towards the north of the city, and I have my waypoint set at the airport, pretty much like the southernmost tip of the city. And it is about 2.5 miles as well. You can see at the bottom left on the mini map, that's where it actually shows the miles once you do put your waypoint in. So you can literally do this in your own game, go to any point and then put a waypoint around and see how far it is. And then you can get an idea of how driving the keys will be, sort of. Like if you go, we'll just go from where I'm at to the airport here. You know,
God damn, man. I don't know if I'm doing that. I ain't gonna lie. New livery.
And so me and Carlos just got to know each other, and me and Carlos are so much closer than me and that other dude. Like Carlos isn't really talking like that either.
Why? What?
Like it's just I don't know, bro.
You
It's
don't
just
fuck
funny,
with it?
bro.
You don't fuck with it?
Yeah,
Stop
bro.
it. Do it. Emotes if
Crazy.
you're saying don't do it. Just
Yo, I
stop.
said we all perish.
There you are, Capitan. The finest field operative I have ever had the pleasure of coordinating.
I should have stayed in that session though, see what's going on. I need to stop leaving sessions so fast. I couldn't get CEO though. I need to make money while I'm cruising. Change my preference to the casino.
This
Oh yeah, I need to win that. You get that, man. They let me miss the last two podium vehicles. I need to win that one. I'm about to start closing out. Oh yeah. Oh, they hold me. They hold me. Nah, I want to win that one. I ain't gonna lie.
No price on fun. A top shelf bottle of champagne has been purchased.
I don't even know what
Show
is
off
that.
and show them who's boss with a bottle of Bluter Diamond.
How you doing?
Let me see which car I got in here. I should do a union depository. No vehicle there.
Sure. Sure. Oh my God! Hey. See ya.
I was trying to, damn, I tore a door in here. He's supposed to be in the submarine, bro. They do a SLiiDAx sale. Why did I leave instead of getting my impression? I am bugging. I'm gonna do run to the asset lab. You know what? Let's do a Kaya first. The asset lab filled up already. Do a Kaya first. Gotta collect that meal.
Capitan, I think Mr. Rubio must be missing us, yes? Shall we see how he is getting on? So, we are relocating, Capitan. Bye.
So, we are going back. Again. You know, in Russia we have say, heaven is place where you can drink same glass of vodka. Twice, huh? How many times is it now, Capitan? I have lost count. We use our usual reconnaissance approach. Smuggler plane. I have one already located. On your GPS now.
How y'all shooting at me already, bro?
Right now! You fucking idiot!
Y'all ain't supposed to see me yet.
The plane is where I said it would be, yes? Good. I have sent you coordinates. It is a long journey south, but you are familiar by now, yes? There will be clothes on the plane. I suggest you change on the way. And leave your weapons on board. After what happened to Mr. Rubio, if
Ah, I seen the first killing on the board. I thought this was a cool lobby. As soon as I get in the plane, they want to start killing. How's this plane flying like this? Usually fly like this. We're trying to go out off the shorts too. Maybe that'll help me. It's gonna, what's good? You say how much you want me to gift you. You can't gift on here, I believe, bro. I wish you can, though. I'm good, though, bro. Making my money a little bit at a time, man. I'm almost at 100 mil, actually.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's
Almost at
go.
that 100 million mark, man.
Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Once you leave the airstrip, do not let the guards get a good look at you.
Let's see what we got in here. I need some bricks, bro.
They see you clearly while you're in the wrong place. They will
Oh,
put two and
we
two
might
together
got
and make
lucky.
bullet, yes?
There she is. It's back there. Let me see what's up top, so I won't mess it up. One more stack of bricks would be nice. Yes. It's a good heist right here. I like to see that. I'll be back. Huh. Hey, it's my favorite part. Sometimes I mess that up though.
The signal box could have moved since you were last here, Capitan. Upstairs, downstairs. You will need to look around.
Definitely up since this guy is on the ground. Come on, man. I got pink diamond this time. Ain't no way they're gonna give me tequila for the 9th time in a row. There's no way. I think I got barrel bonds last time though.
I am in. The app is on your phone. Let us do some window shopping, yes? Have a look in the basement. No need to change the winning formula, yes? Over there,
Ruby,
in
I'll
display,
take it. I'll
please.
take
Do
it.
you see the size of
It's
these
better than
tables?
that tequila,
Must be
bro.
worth a fortune. Let us find out
I'm
exactly how much, huh?
satisfied.
Hard cash? Always welcome. I will mark location. Getting through the case will be a challenge. Use the wrong tool and you destroy what is inside. I will do some research. Noting location. Gold. I see. I have made a note on the planning
That's
board.
one stack of gold.
Adding to planning screen.
2 stacks.
Okay, position logged. Remember, you
One
are
more
not
would be
unpackable.
nice.
There is only so much you can carry. You want more? Bring friends. I do not know if this painting is good.
Only 2.
Location here.
You shouldn't be back here.
I hurt, bro. God damn.
If you wanted to be treated.
I think I'm gonna go back live in short mode. I ain't gonna lie. Off the shorts. I really enjoyed it. All I can say is keep pushing forward, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, bro. I subscribed. I gotta go. Hope to see you again. Man, thank you, man. Definitely you'll see me again, brother. I appreciate you for stopping by and subscribing, man. How am I going all the way over here? I could just call my Kasaka. Oh, there's a stash house too. Kind of need that stash house. You know what? I'm gonna change my